Island Lake's trying to freeze over. About 29 degrees today. Well, we have Silver Creek in the Floyd County side, which I've been all over. Covered all this area over here, but the Clark County side, I've never been down there, so I'd like to kind of get down in there sometime. It looks like now there's the canoe launch I can see down there. But yeah, today I'm more interested in seeing what's going on at the dam. So I want to go over to that bridge and cross and go down on the left side and walk down to the dam. Yeah, I want to go in from here, across this bridge if I can. Been a while since I've been back here. And nowadays, there's no way I would feel comfortable doing this if I wasn't armed. Sketchy, but not too bad. Well, this looks pretty steep, but I know there's a better spot on down, but this is closer. Whoa. Ooh. Briar patch. I've never been over here on the Clark County side of Silver Creek. It's a pretty good walk up to the dam. Should be able to get a bird's eye view of what's going on though. The work it took back in the day to build all that up for the train tracks. I can only imagine. Over 100 years ago. See some pretty big trees, cottonwoods. And was this thing here when they were building the railroad? I don't know, these things grow pretty fast. Well, this water looks like this because there was a junkyard up there. All the contamination the junkyard would offer up is now flowing down the stream. It'll probably take 100 years for that water to turn clear. Big old washout. Oh yeah, this a little muddy. Well, I'm gonna have to get rid of the camera to get up this bank. So that is steep. I didn't have that one little tree there to grab a hold of. Whew, this is like work. Ugh. Yep, right down here where the junkyard used to be. No surprise you'd find something like this down here. Looks like a Ford. Hell, it looks like a Blazer. Ford Blazer, yeah. Ford Bronco. Still got the engine and tranny. It may need a wagon wheel. It's pretty wild. It almost looks like, I don't know what generation it would be, what decade, 70s or 80s. It kind of resembles the taillight on my 96 F-150, so that's what I'm thinking. But I want to walk up here because I don't know. There's a road. Came back to the junkyard. I ain't sure. This is awful built up right here. It almost looks like a flood wall. But it's easy to see how the Bronco got down here at this point. Pushed it off the edge or drove it down there. Looks like it's been rolled off that bank. How old that trash pile is. It don't look very old. Looks like a homeless camp. Even drug their own mattress down here. Yeah, there's the road. So this would have been their overflow lot. I never was on this side. I don't know that this side was even open to the public or not, but I know there was a trailer sitting in front of where that dump truck is, or actually further up by the road. And this was all junk cars in here. Yep. Wheeler's Junkyard. All them slabs, there's big old garages there, no trailer over there. Fence all along here. If you were on Lewis and Clark, I guess it'd be headed west. And you didn't turn, you'd end up at that fence, so that's where we are. And I wasn't wanting to come down here. I guess all this is gonna be Clark County Development. I don't know, there's still one junkyard, Kenny's, over there. I don't think I ever spent a dime at Kenny's, but I spent a ton of money at Wheeler's. Back in the day, I was always down here because it was close. Come see Kenny's, or not Kenny's, but Wheeler's, or go down to Butch Bennett's yard. It's gone too now, relocated. But it's inaccessible to get any further. So I'm gonna try over this way. Ain't looking real good from here. This stuff was pushed back here for generations. The old fence. Hard telling when that was put up. Back in the 60s, 50s, I don't know. always got my eye out for an old beer can or something. Well, I guess this would be the property line. And all this was junkyards over here too. Junkyard Central back in the day. So let me get down here where I can get what I came to see. I can see the dam from here. There's a deer trail up through here. I wasn't expecting this. They've tore out the whole dam. Thing was there since early 1900s. Gone. Man, there's all the rock they dug out up there. All this started over somebody drowning. I've always looked across the bank when I've been over there. Never been over on this side. It's not easy. I'm just not sure how I feel about them taking the dam out, how it's going to change dead of summer when it's been dry. There was always a certain amount of water backed up behind that dam, so it was always flowing. But now there's not going to be any water backed up. I bring my grandson down here a lot, and we can walk a quarter mile down the creek piddling around. There's going to be even less water, I would think. But there's no dam holding any back, so I guess we'll wait and see. Might be better. Perspective here. See, it's long past it. This is a cool spot. Stone wall up there. This is a cool spot. For the junkyard guys to build a I'll have to get up there and take a closer look at that. It almost looks like there used to be a train trestle right here. See some rocks on the other side over there that have drill marks where they were blasted or whatever. Don't really see any sign of a trestle over there, but dang. Sure looks like one here. That was, I see mortar. Wow, I'm gonna get up there and investigate that closer. This is just a great hangout spot. Kind of hard to get to, but really cool. That just has to be, I think it was a road. I'm pretty sure, I don't know till I get up there, but I think that road is right there where Lewis and Clark dead ends. I think there's a road across here. I'm curious to see when the water's low, if there's any sign of a trestle out there in the middle, and on the other side. And I would like to go up on that flood wall and see if there was a road that dead ends right there. Because it sure looks like it would have been a bridge across here at one time. I would have never known about that. I'm standing here looking at it. But yeah, I'm gonna get up there and see if that's where the road is. I bet it is. Power lines are right here. So yeah. But I gotta backtrack and find my dang glove now. Lost one of my gloves. Aha. Glove. Whew. Now we're gonna get up there. that's a giant steel plate. Yeah, looks like it's half-inch thick. So let's get up here and investigate. Yes, that is. Man, there had to be a bridge across there, because this road dead ends right into that stone trestle. Yeah, I think Wheeler's had a building here when it was the junkyard. It was right behind this. Road would have been right there, because there's the trestle. Man, that has really piqued my curiosity. I'd have to do some researching on that, because I'm almost sure there's a bridge for cars, not trains, or maybe both. I think the train bridges were covered. There's already two on this creek close together. One of them was a urban line, and the other one would take you anywhere you wanted to go. But I'm going to investigate that other side. I'd like to see in the middle of the summertime, when the water's low, if there's any sign of a trestle in the middle. But I don't think there would necessarily have to be, because it's not a very big span. And I do see some cut stones over there, so that'll be my next adventure, getting down in there to see, and then see if there's a road. I know there is. All those roads over there dead into the flood wall, but need to rest for a minute. Kind of wondering why they cut this road in all the way to the creek. I think it's something they've got planned for the future. Has to be canoe launch or something. Yeah. There's no other reason they would have done this. Yep, it's got to be what it is. Future plans. What those signs are. Okay, the other side of the sign. Portage here. Huh. Yeah, all the way to the tracks. No, it isn't. It's just like wilderness out there. Well, I got to cross, but I'm not that brave. We'll figure out something else here. Back in my younger days, we'd probably shoot down this right here and just jump right across. But I'm going to be 64 this year, and it's probably not a good idea. I need an easier way. I see a bike frame over there. It looks like it might say Mongoose on it. Don't know. We'll get over and see. Look at that, because my grandson wants to build a bike. So, something a little easier here to get across. There we go. Oofta. I'm gonna check out that bike frame. Well, that's not what it says. Mongoose. Mount Fury. Nah. I don't think.